Hey guys, today we're going to talk about how I saved 5 SNES Classics from Scalpers. Yes, not 1, not 2, but 5 SNES Classics. Here we go.
All I do is adore you all of the time. I like to I like to I like to love you every day.
Alright guys, so like you all know, everybody wants an SNES Classic. And the problem is that Nintendo seems to not understand that there's a supply and demand issue. So let's back it up a little bit. How did I get 5 SNES Classic? So as many of you know, Walmart had a little glitch happen on July 21st. With me, what happened about 11:30 at night, and my phone went bling, and I looked and pre-orders were up, and I was surprised. I jumped on it within like 2 minutes, the first 2 minutes, and I think I was one of the first ones. Well, a lot of people think they're always one of the first ones, but at least within the first 2 minutes, I was able to go in and pre-order one. I was happy, I was ecstatic. I was like, okay, I don't have to do the crazy line like I expected to do on launch day, September 29th. The next day, I saw a lot of reports saying that people were getting cancellations from Walmart. The thought was that people may have put the bad credit card information or put the wrong address or something, but mine was still standing, so I wasn't really too worried, but I was still happy. But about a week later, Walmart sent a mass email to everybody who had pre-ordered one through them saying that it was a glitch in the system and that all pre-orders were going to be canceled. So of course I was upset, but from there I moved on. A lot of people were having rants about how Walmart messed up, but hey, it happens. Alright, so let's fast forward to August 21st. I was sleeping with my wife, and about 1 a.m. I hear the notifications on my phone. I happened to actually hear it this time. And when I look, sure enough, Best Buy was up for pre-orders. So I ran like a crazy man to the kitchen looking for my wallet and my credit card. My wife, I even heard my wife saying, hey, what's wrong? Everything okay? And I said, hey, woman, stand down. I got this. So she was still freaked out, but hey, I was just worried about getting the pre-order happen. So, so I got it done within the first 5 minutes or so. I got one. Then I started thinking, well, hold on. The Walmart thing. Do I trust this thing? Also, my brother, he wanted one. So, being the great husband that I am, I shook my wife and said, hey, you need to get up and order one from your account. So, even though she was a little disgruntled with me at the moment, she did it because she loves me. And so yeah, so we happened to get 2 SNES Classics off the bat. I think that one lasted about 20 minutes, so it wasn't too bad. A lot of people were complaining about the time, which I agree, but if we think about it, that's a way maybe for them to not have so many people going into the website at once and crashing the website. So I went to sleep happy, thinking I got 2 SNES Classics, but in the back of my mind there's that worry. Oh dang, Walmart got pre-orders canceled. There was the glitch. What if this was another one? So I'm just like thinking, I couldn't even go to sleep. 4 o'clock in the morning, another notification goes in. I go to nowinstock.net and a lot of people were talking about how Amazon was up for pre-order. So I went on Amazon and sure enough there was something there, but it had no picture and the title was different and it wasn't the original post that Amazon had for the SNES Classic. It said digital SNES Classic Edition. So knowing that Amazon usually doesn't charge until the product ships, I went ahead and pre-ordered it, just, you know, play by ear. And sure enough, later on that day, I found out that that was the way of Amazon beating the bots and beating the scalpers by changing the actual post, the original post that they had. So I was happy. That's 1, 2, we're in 3 right there. So that's cool, you know. And so fast forward through that day and about, I want to say 12 noon at 1 p.m. Target went up for pre-orders. I got a notification and I tried to get one because, you know, I have friends and stuff. I'm trying to hook them up. I want to save these things from scalpers. Better to give it to you guys or to a friend that actually is going to enjoy this thing than a guy who's just going to buy it and flip it for double, triple of what it's worth. But yeah, Target notification went up, but that only lasted like 30 seconds, so no joy there. And about an hour after that, or 30 minutes after that, Wal-Mart went up for pre-orders. That one lasted like 30 seconds, so nothing. Here comes GameStop. GameStop goes on pre-orders online. I go in, the website completely crashed. And I think they were rerouting you to ThinkGeek. But I also heard at the same time that they were doing pre-orders in store. So as I am running to my car, I am calling get my GameStop, and I'm asking, hey, do you have any pre-orders? I say, yes, we have one left, but you have to come in here and get the bundle. It was like a $119 bundle, which included the SNES book. Which I told them, hey, I'm on my way, I'll be there in 5 minutes. So they started setting up everything for me and put it on the car on their end. So I rushed there, got in there, and sure enough, I was able to buy it. It took a while because I had to keep refreshing their own system because they were also crashing. But sure enough, got that one. So now we're thinking, now we got the Best Buy for me, Best Buy for my wife. I got the Amazon one. Now I have the one from GameStop with a bundle. That makes it 4. Great. So let's go to the ThinkGeek thing for a second. So as we all know, ThinkGeek was making these huge bundles and adding stuff that people don't even care about. Stuff that they have overstock and they can get rid of. They started adding that with the SNES Classic, like the Pac-Man toys, or they were also doing Mega Man helmet and blaster and selling it for like $140 to all the way to $200 worth of stuff just to sell the SNES Classic. That's a little shady, as we all know. I'm not gonna go into that, but from a big retailer, that just seems to be, like I said, shady. But it is what it is. People are gonna buy them anyway because they want it. So yeah, let's move on to a few days later, August 25th, and I believe I was in my house already, and I hear a notification. I look, and it says Walmart's up for pre-orders. I was like, wow, okay. So I went in, and sure enough, had some for a pre-order. And I called my brother. I'm like, hey, they're up for pre-order just in case you want one of your buddies want one. That one lasted about 10 minutes, so I managed to get that 5th SNES Classic. I was ecstatic. I was just like, okay, look, if at least 3 of these don't work out for sure, I know I'm gonna get one. I got 5 pre-order. And so far, till today, the day of this recording, none of them have been canceled. The only thing that's happened is Amazon sent an email saying that they couldn't fulfill the shipment on the release date, which it wasn't canceled. They're just saying that I'm gonna have to wait a little bit so they get them in stock. And then they're gonna email me saying when it will be here in my house. But it's still up, and I believe a lot of people got the same email, but everything's still good. So the one from Walmart, I'm getting around October, and I believe that the 2 from Best Buy and the one from GameStop I'm gonna have on release date. So that's awesome. I can't complain about that. So why get 5? Like I've said, I'd rather give it to a friend or to give it to one of you guys to actually enjoy. I don't like scalpers. I mean, they have their own market and they do what they do, but that's not the point. The point is for us gamers to be able to like grab the system, buy it, and enjoy it with our loved ones. So if I can save 3 or 4 from scalpers, by all means, I will put the money down and I will sell it for retail price to somebody. So let's talk a little bit about the tie ding butt. The tie ding butt. So this robot that some people made, or this company made for $110, is pretty much a robot that as a program that you put into your computer and you set up everything, and whenever the system or whatever you're trying to buy comes out in stock, the robot will buy as many of them as it can. I believe that there should be ways for stores or retailers to beat their robot, but I don't think they really care. As long as they get their money, it is what it is. But I'm not gonna spend $110 for no robot. I mean, it's just not gonna happen. I'm just gonna be alert, and if I can get as many as I can get in my hands, I will, whatever it is. Let's wait for the Nintendo 64 Classic. That one's gonna be a doozy, but more to follow, more episodes. We'll talk about the SNES and the N64 Classic coming up, which I think it will happen. So that makes it 5 SNES Classics. So what to do with them? There's a lot of them. So one is gonna obviously go to me because I want to play. I love the SNES Classic. I grew up with the SNES Classic. I'm sorry, with the original SNES. And I love Nintendo, so I love gaming. So I'm keeping one for me, obviously. One is gonna go for my brother. One is gonna go to RGT85 because I messaged him and he said he wasn't able to pre-order one. So if he's still game and he wasn't able to get one by launch day, September 29th, I'm gonna mail him one as for retail price. One is gonna go to my friend, and that leaves me one in the air. So what to do with that one? I'm thinking I'm gonna do a giveaway. I want to give it to one of you guys because I think, like I said, I'd rather give it to one of you than a scalper making money off of it. And I was blessed to be able to get 5. I'm going to just share the wealth. So for that giveaway, stay tuned. There will be more details on the next episode. I'll make a video for it about the details on how the giveaway is going to work and so on. So just stay tuned on that. It's going to happen here in the next 2 or 3 videos. But I will do a giveaway. Alright. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And let me know what you think about this whole SNES madness. I know everybody's touched on it already, but are you going to do the line September 29th? As we know, Toys R Us didn't do pre-orders and B&H hasn't done them yet. So we know for a fact that all the other stores supposed is going to have stock on launch day. So are you going to do that crazy line? How early are you going to wake up to do it? Have you came up with a excuse for your boss to be there at launch date? What is your excuse? So maybe you can help us out to come up with a good excuse to be there on launch date or the day before. So again, comment below, consider subscribing, hit the thumbs up, and thanks for watching.